Have you ever wondered how to make seitan protein at home? Well, strap in folks, because we're about to demystify this protein-packed powerhouse. Seitan, also known as wheat meat, is a vegan food product that originated in ancient China. Buddhist monks, striving for a vegetarian diet but needing sustenance for their rigorous activities, created this unique food. Made from the protein of wheat, it's a fantastic source of plant-based protein. Its texture and taste are remarkably similar to meat, making it a popular choice in vegetarian and vegan cuisine. But it isn't just for those avoiding animal products. Seitan is a versatile ingredient that can be used in a variety of dishes. It's a great choice for anyone looking to add a protein punch to their meals without the cholesterol or saturated fat that comes with meat. Now you might be wondering, how can I make this at home? Let's dive into it. The first step in making seitan is gathering your ingredients. The star of the show is, of course, vital wheat gluten. This is a type of flour that's high in gluten content, which gives our seitan its meaty texture. You'll need approximately 1 cup for this recipe. Next up, we have our seasonings. These will infuse flavor into our seitan, making it a savory delight. We're talking about nutritional yeast for that cheesy umami kick, onion powder and garlic powder for a comforting aromatic experience, and soy sauce for a touch of Asian-inspired savoriness. Don't forget your vegetable broth. This will serve as both a hydrating agent for our wheat gluten and an extra layer of flavor. Finally, a dash of olive oil will help give our seitan a hint of richness and will aid in its overall texture. Now that you have all your ingredients, you're ready to start making seitan. Making seitan begins with preparing the dough. This is where the magic truly begins, where we transform simple ingredients into a versatile protein source. Start by combining the dry ingredients in a large bowl. This usually includes vital wheat gluten, which is the protein-rich heart of the process, and a bit of all-purpose flour to balance things out. For even more flavor, consider adding nutritional yeast, a favorite among plant-based eaters for its cheesy, nutty taste. Once your dry ingredients are mixed together well, it's time to add water. But not just any water. Ideally, you'll want to use cold water, as it helps to control the development of the gluten, leading to a better texture in your finished seitan. Pour the water in gradually, stirring as you go to incorporate it into the dry ingredients. Now comes the fun part, kneading the dough. This isn't just a way to mix everything together. It's a crucial step in developing the gluten, which gives seitan its unique, meat-like texture. So roll up your sleeves and get ready to put some elbow grease into it. Knead the dough in the bowl for about 8 minutes, or until it becomes elastic and pulls away from the sides of the bowl. Once your dough is well kneaded, you may notice it's a bit tough. This is perfectly normal. Seitan dough is typically denser and less forgiving than bread dough, but don't worry. It's supposed to be this way. And there you have it. Your seitan dough is ready. It may not look like much right now, but trust me, this humble lump of dough is about to become something truly special. Before we move on to the next step though, we need to let our dough rest. This allows the gluten to relax a bit, making the dough easier to work with in the next stages of the process. Now that your dough is ready, it's time to let it rest. In the next scene, we'll show you how to rest and cook the dough to bring out the best in your homemade seitan. After the dough is prepared, it needs to rest before cooking for about 5 minutes. That's right folks, just like us, our seitan dough needs a little breather, a short pause before it can reach its full potential. This resting period is essential as it allows the dough to relax, the gluten to develop, and the flavors to permeate throughout. Think of it as a mini spa day for your dough, and we all know how good those can be, don't we? Now, on to the cooking. There are 3 main ways to cook your seitan dough: boiling, baking, or steaming. Each method imparts a unique texture and flavor, so feel free to experiment and find your favorite. Boiling is the most traditional method. Simply drop your dough into a pot of simmering broth. This method will give your seitan a tender and juicy texture, perfect for those comforting stews or hearty sandwiches. Remember, it's all about that low and slow cook. We're not in a rush here. Baking, on the other hand, gives your seitan a denser, chewier texture. Wrap your dough in foil and place it in a preheated oven. This method is great if you're looking for a meatier bite, ideal for slicing up and throwing on the barbecue. Finally, there's steaming. This method will give your seitan a light, springy texture. Simply place your dough in a steamer basket, and let the steam work its magic. Steamed seitan is a fantastic addition to stir-fries or salads, giving you that protein punch without the heaviness. Throughout the cooking process, keep in mind that patience is key. Just like a good story, it takes time for the flavors and textures to develop. So sit back, enjoy the aromas wafting from your kitchen, and imagine the delicious meal you're about to enjoy. And that's it, folks. You've successfully navigated the resting and cooking stages of your seitan journey. So you've cooked your seitan. What's next? Stay tuned as we move on to the exciting world of seasoning and finishing your homemade seitan. The final steps in making seitan involve seasoning and finishing. Now that we've cooked our dough, it's time to give it that burst of flavor and final touches that will make it truly delectable. Let's start with seasoning. What's great about seitan is its ability to absorb the flavors of whatever seasonings we choose. So feel free to get creative here. For a basic seasoning, we can use a combination of soy sauce, garlic powder, and onion powder. For a smoky flavor, we might add some smoked paprika or liquid smoke. For a spicy kick, chili powder or crushed red pepper flakes are excellent choices. Remember, the key is to season to your taste. Once we've decided on our seasonings, we'll generously sprinkle them over our seitan, ensuring all sides are well coated. Don't be shy with your seasonings. The more we use, the more flavorful our seitan will be. Now, on to the finishing touches. Depending on the recipe you're following, this could involve slicing, grilling, or even baking. If you're making a stir-fry, for instance, you'll want to slice your seitan into thin strips. If you're going for a barbecue feel, you might want to grill your seasoned seitan to get that charred, smoky flavor. Let's say we're going with grilling today. We'll heat up our grill or grill pan, lightly oil it to prevent sticking, and then place our seitan on it. We'll let it cook for a few minutes on each side until it's nicely browned and has those beautiful grill marks. Regardless of the method, the final step is always to let our seitan rest for a few minutes before serving. This helps the flavors to meld together and the texture to firm up, resulting in a truly satisfying bite. And there you have it, homemade seitan protein. Whether you are a longtime vegan, someone exploring plant-based options, or simply looking to try something new, this versatile and tasty protein source is sure to impress. Now that you've made your seitan, you might be wondering, how can I use this in a meal? Well, let's dive into the ocean of culinary possibilities that seitan offers. First off, how about a delightful stir-fry? Simply chop your homemade seitan into thin slices or cubes, then toss it into a hot pan with a splash of oil. Add in your favorite vegetables, bell peppers, snow peas, broccoli, whatever your heart desires. Drizzle in some soy sauce, a dash of ginger, and a sprinkle of garlic. Stir it all together for a few minutes and voila! You've got a mouth-watering, protein-packed stir-fry that's perfect for a quick and nutritious dinner. Now, if you're in the mood for a hearty sandwich, seitan's got you covered. Slice your seitan into thin, meaty strips, then pan-fry them until they're golden and crispy. Layer these delicious strips onto your favorite bread with some crisp lettuce, ripe tomatoes, and a dollop of your preferred sauce. And there you have it, a satisfying sandwich that's sure to curb those midday hunger pangs. Finally, let's not forget about salads. Seitan can add a substantial protein boost to any salad. Chop it into bite-sized pieces and sprinkle it over a bed of fresh greens. Toss in some cherry tomatoes, cucumber slices, and perhaps a handful of nuts for a crunchy twist. Drizzle your favorite dressing over the top, and you've got yourself a filling, wholesome salad that's perfect for lunch or a light dinner. Remember, these are just a few ideas to ignite your culinary creativity. You can use seitan in so many ways, in curries, as a pizza topping, in wraps, or even in casseroles. Its versatility is truly remarkable. With this guide, you're now equipped to make your own seitan protein at home. Enjoy your delicious high-protein meals. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.